Hey there, internet friends. Agent Umpqua here. I want to go through this one with you guys real quick, but before we begin, I want you to know that this family's been found safe. The little girl and her grandparents. Don't worry about that. I just kind of want to go through the information that we do have, and then talk a little bit about it. So this was 17 hours ago yesterday. Search and rescue and deputies searching the Fall Creek area for 4-year-old Zelda and grandparents Sharon and Gregory, who didn't return from the Willamette National Forest as planned. We don't need to give out the details and the phone numbers because, like I said, they have been found. They were searching in the Fall Creek area, which we'll get to in just a second. And right here, 6 hours ago. So they were supposed to be back Monday. Tuesday is when they started looking for him, and then here we are Wednesday now, that the search continued with help from the U.S. Coast Guard for missing 4-year-old Zelda and her grandparents. They, driving the same car, whatever, in the Fall Creek area. So there's the 2 tweets from the Lane County Sheriff's Office, and then here we are today, which was, I don't remember how long ago this was posted. It wasn't that long ago. All right, 12:45 p.m. today. So a Eugene couple and their granddaughter have been found safe in the Quartz Creek area, the Lane County Sheriff's Office said 12:45 p.m. Wednesday. They're safe and looking forward to being reunited with family, the Sheriff's Office said. The 3 were last seen Monday as they left Eugene to go cut down a Christmas tree on the Willamette National Forest. The mother of the 4-year-old girl reported them missing Tuesday after going to pick up the girl from the grandparents Tuesday afternoon. There was no indication they'd returned from the Willamette National Forest, the Lane County Sheriff's Office said. The Sheriff's Office said pings their phone suggested they may have traveled to the Fall Creek area southeast of Eugene. Search crews worked through the night and mobilized air resources on Wednesday. So they were searching in the Fall Creek area, and if we bring that up, they were found in the Quartz Creek area, and it's about an hour away. So they were further than what they had said. So this brings up a few things. First off, when you're going out, you ought to make sure somebody knows where you're going. If you don't have a personal locator, a beacon, or a what are those, satellite texter, whatever the hell those things are called. If you don't have something like that, you need to make sure somebody knows where you're going, somebody knows what you're doing. I'll map out my drives out into the forest before I leave, and then I'll text them to at least 2 family members so they know the route that we're taking. And then I usually try not to deviate from that route unless I hit a gate. I don't know anything about the condition that the people were in or anything like that, but it's a good reminder that emergency radios are a good thing to have. Bear spray, a little bit of water, have some warm stuff to put in your car, some warm clothes, a blanket, whatnot, because things like this can happen. I overpack anytime I go out into the woods. You can go back to my previous videos and you can see all the stuff I take with me when I leave. I'll go out and go on overnight trips by myself, camp way out there in the middle of nowhere. And so things don't always go as planned when you head out into these areas. As you can tell from some of my previous videos, when, like I tell you guys, we're going out to take pictures of bald eagles, and 4 hours later I'm lost in the woods because I hit 5 gates and there's trees down, Like, what are you going to do? And I don't know if I've got the correct Quartz Creek up here, if there's another one up there, if they were actually near this place, but this is what came up. And if they were that far away, for the last cell ping to be in Fall Creek, it means they were driving around with no service for that long. Unless there's another creek closer called Quartz Creek. There may be, but yeah, it's not it's not just a drive, especially this time of year. During the summertime, during spring and summer, I would say jump in the car and go for a drive. It's not going to be that bad. Right now, conditions are terrible out there. We're seeing snow levels drop. We're seeing ice appear. The elevation starts going up fairly drastically when you start heading east from where we are, and people that are used to living down in the valley, you get up to 2,500, 3,000 feet, and all of a sudden, hey, the sun's still out, everything's fine, but the bridges are frozen. And like I said, we don't know the details of what happened. We don't know how these people ended up somewhere they weren't supposed to be or how they got stuck. But, I mean, they made it through the night. Well, they made it through 2 nights, because it sounds like they were supposed to come back Tuesday. Maybe they just decided to stay an extra night camping out there. Who knows? I'm sure the details will come out and we'll figure it all out eventually. But situations like this are just a good reminder for you to make a checklist of the items that you need before you head out. Overpack. If you think you're taking too much, you're probably good. And don't forget your toilet paper. Strongly recommend, if you're going to be the kind of people that go out and go way out into the woods like this, out into the wilderness, either a personal locator or a satellite phone or a satellite texter thing. They're not that expensive, and they could save your life. Emergency radio, put it on channel 10, channel 20, whatever. Scan the channels till you hear somebody talking, say, hey, help me out, don't know where I'm at. Last time I was out, I was able to contact some other people on radio that were trying to get around the trees that were down, and I met up with them at the trees. Since the road was only like this wide once we got there, I watched them go around it and realized I wasn't going around it. So the radios will work, and just be safe and be prepared. I hope you guys have a great day and have a good Christmas. Stay safe.